tell me just a little bit about, I see in the affidavit that you cooperated with the police in the investigation. Why did you do that?
Remorseful for what happened. I felt that if it happened to my kids, I would want somebody to come forward. That's what I did.
And tell me the relationship with her. How did you? Is she a babysitter for your family? What's the backstory, your history?
She was a babysitter for my youngest daughter, but at a different house, at a different household.
What does that mean, at a different household?
Me and my wife stayed in one place, and my daughter's mother and her brother and sister stayed in another location, and she babysitted in that other location.
So it sounds like you've known her for a long time, or how long have you known her?
I met her December 25th of 2010.
In the previous case, where you were charged with sexual assault,
Yes.
How did that come about?
That's a strange story because the sexual assaults never happened. The sexual assault was something that was said that I'd done, that I never did, and that's pretty much how everything led up to the end of how everything happened.
Did you rape her in 2010?
No.
So the false
It was
charges
false.
against you?
It was false. 100% false.
And what were you going to use to prove that it was false in court, or did you not feel like you had anything?
Well, at first I didn't have anything but my word against hers, which apparently that wasn't going to be enough. Dealing with my size compared to her, I knew it wasn't going to be enough. I ended up getting a court-appointed lawyer because I couldn't afford to pay for my regular lawyer anymore because I wasn't able to work because you look at my background, I show 4 sexual assaults on her.
So what y'all think?
Just with her, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I got a court-appointed lawyer, and I felt that I needed to do some kind of footwork myself. I needed to get some kind of evidence, some kind of proof myself to show that I did not have sex with her and that she's lying, and that someone at her age, I think she would not be able to remember her lies. So that's when I started the fake phone number and started recording the conversations.
So you were running your own investigation?
Yes, sir.
And that you made up a fake name or something and started contacting her through Facebook, or how did you do
I
that?
never contacted her through Facebook. I had a second Facebook page on there that I made up to get information, about her that I could possibly use. I never expected to see a phone number on Facebook, but when I seen a phone number on Facebook, I felt like that was gonna be enough my way of getting the information that I needed.
So you had a second page of your own? Is that how you did that?
Yes.
What name did you use on that second?
I can't even remember. It was a while ago.
So you started communicating with her
Through text message.
through text message as a fake person?
Yes.
And how long did that go on for?
I only done it for maybe a week and a half. I don't even think it was really a full week and a half. It was long enough just to get the information that I needed. After I got the information, I had stopped contacting.
And what was the information that you needed?
To show that the police report, the statements that was on the police report and the statements that I had recorded was 2 completely different stories. She said that I sexually assaulted her 4 times. On her recordings, it said 3 times. She stated that I was the only person she had sex with. On the recordings, it stated that she had sex with a guy that was 20 years old and it was in the army, and she was only 14, about to turn 15. It was just so many different things. Another one was she stated that she was at the time that she claimed that it happened at my apartment, my wife was actually there, so it wasn't no way it could even happen. But then on the police report, it stated that it happened in my bathroom in my apartment, 1-bedroom apartment. And on
recordings are you talking about?
The recordings that I recorded while I impersonated someone else to get information about the case.
So you were talking to her on the phone pretending to be somebody else?
Yes, sir.
And you had a fake cell phone and everything, or a second cell phone?
Yes, sir.
And you believe her story was not consistent with what
She
she
was not consistent.
Did she allege that she was raped 4 separate times by you?
Yes, she said it was 4 separate times.
So, how did the meeting, was it Friday? The last time you saw her? Was it Thursday?
Thursday.
How did that happen?
I had so many things going through my mind. I was fighting with my demons for a little over a year. And it got too much. I couldn't, pretty much nobody was safe around me. My mind was on a whole nother level. I met up with her, told her we needed to talk. She got in the car with me and I drove off. We talked about the whole, the sexual assault charge that was pending against me. She told me that she was going to tell them the truth, that I never touched her. Even though that was what I needed her to do, it was like it was a different person that was in me. It wasn't me.
So what happened? So why did she get in the car? Why would she get in the car?
When she first saw me, she was scared. When I walked up to her, she was scared when she first saw me. I told her I was not going to hurt her because I didn't plan on hurting her. That wasn't my intentions. I just wanted to talk to her. When I told her I needed to talk to her, she got in the car with me. I opened the door up, she sat in.
So what did you hope to gain by seeing her? What were you trying to do?
I wanted to talk to her. Well, I had received some text messages a few weeks back, and it was from Shania's cell number. I didn't have her number saved in my phone under her name, under my actual phone. So when I seen the number looked familiar. And then it was saying, is this Mr. Wish? So when it was saying, is this Mr. Wish? She was the only person that ever called me Mr. Wish. So, the text message said things as far as, she's sorry she lied, that her mama made her do it, that she, when we go to court, she's going to tell the truth that I never touched her, and so forth, but she might have texted me maybe 5 or 6 times. It was 5 or 6 text messages came to my phone. Then she ended up texting back the next day stating that she was kind of scared to tell the truth of what happened because she think that her mom was going to not let her play basketball.
Do you think her mother put her up to this?
That's what she was saying.
Why do you think she would do that?
I have no idea.
So you were getting in touch with her in hopes of doing what? When you saw her on Thursday, you wanted to do what?
I was going to record the conversation that I had with her because
secretly, or you're secretly recording the conversation?
No, I was going to actually have the, recording out to actually get her words saying that she lied, that her mama made her do it and so forth. Like I said, I never planned on hurting her. That was not my intentions. It was.
Then why did you bring a gun?
I had that gun for a long time. I kept it on.
You didn't bring it special for this?
That wasn't a plan.
How did you kill her?
What y'all think? You too quiet?
I shot her. I couldn't tell you how many times.
And then you stood on her neck? Why'd you do that?
actually tried to help her after I shot her. Because when I actually started doing the shooting, it wasn't me. It was not me. I had been begging everyone to help me for a year. I was telling them that I needed help, that my mind wasn't right. I was having visions of killing people all the time, thoughts. I was always thinking about hurting people. And it was multiple times to where I was that far from actually doing it to where something happened to where I did not do it. But after I shot her, I tried to help her.
What did she say to you?
Wish why? And it was like it came back to me when she said wish why. So I had to get out the water. So she had fell in the water. Then I wanted to take her to go get her some help. It was like something else came out of me again.
If you didn't plan to kill her that day, why did you take her to a river where you could dump her body?
It wasn't the river I was planning on taking her to even dump her body. I took her there because I was going to let her get out the car. I told her she was to sit there for 5-10 minutes, and then she could call her mama and tell her mama where she was and come and get her. And I told her, you can tell your mama whatever you need to. It don't matter to me what you tell her. Because I didn't kidnap her and make her get in the car, so I wasn't worried about a kidnapping charge. I asked her to go with me. She voluntarily went with me.
If you say you're innocent from the rape charges, and then you're trying to get her to admit that she was lying, and then you killed her, you just made your problems way worse. Why would you do that?
Mine wasn't right. I've been going through this for a year. This one thing that I always loved was kids. I sacrificed so much stuff for myself because I never had a father, and my mother was married when I was 14. So I sacrificed so much stuff for myself for my kids and kids that wasn't even mine. I did so much for Shania when she couldn't even talk to her mama and her own family about things that she had problems with. She would talk to me and Jennifer, and she told us a lot of things that she never even told her parents. Now I actually cared for Shania, for them accusations to be put on me. After I did as much as I did for her, it hurt. It felt like one of my own kids was saying that I touched them when I didn't. I had to deal with this for a whole year. I lost everything I had. I lost my mind.
Why did the court case was it taking a long time in your mind? Or was it just going normal at a normal pace?
They kept putting it off. I kept trying to explain to them that I want to go ahead and get this in court and get it done and over with, because I knew where my mind was going and it was going down the wrong road, and I kept telling them over and over and over that we need to go ahead and put this in court to get it out the way, because as long as it keep going, it's easy up.
So who was delaying that?
The court, the judge, prosecuting attorney, they kept saying they wasn't ready. The information that they claimed that they had on me, which was nothing her word against mine, they didn't have no DNA, they didn't have anything like that to even try to even charge me with it. And they just kept on putting it off. I would go to court every 3 weeks, and I wouldn't even step in to see the judge. And every time I would go, I would be there for hours, and I'd sit outside in the hallway, and then my lawyer will come, he'll bring a piece of paper for me to sign, I'll sign the paper and walk out. For over a year, that's what I've been going through. And with that, I haven't been able to take care of my kids, my family, myself.
Do you think if the case had gone to trial, this wouldn't have happened?
I'm 100% positive it wouldn't happen. 100.
Why are you 100% positive?
Because it would have either went one or two ways. If it would have went my way, it would show that I was not guilty. You know, I would have been able to get my life back. I would have tried to put that in the back of my mind and eventually hope it'll just evaporate. If it would have went their way and I would have got locked up for it, I would have been in here to where I wouldn't have been able to hurt anybody.
How old are you?
30.
And how many kids do you have?
4.
4 kids. How old are they?
My youngest is 8, 11, 12, 13.
And so she babysat for which one?
The youngest one.
The 8-year-old?
So I don't want her name on.
Okay, but then that's which ones are with your wife? 11, 12, and 13?
I have no kids with my wife.
No kids with your wife. How long have you been married?
A little over a year. I got married 2011, June 21st.
Yeah. I'm sitting here listening to you tell me all this stuff. I don't know how anyone's going to believe your story that
I understand
that in order to get yourself out of something you didn't do in the first place that you killed her. I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
What y'all think about that?
You actually have to go through it and put yourself in my shoes at that time over the past year plus to even get an ounce of what I've been feeling. It's been a long time I've been dealing with everything. A long time.
You think you being selfish?
And I guess I reached the breaking point. I kept asking everybody to help me. I couldn't afford to talk to someone. I even called suicide hotlines to be able to chat with people to hopefully get some of it off. I talked to pastors, and nobody was able to even guide me in a way to even give me any kind of help.
Any questions? When did you get a shot? Do you have any questions? I appreciate your time. I wonder, is there anything that you would like to say to her family?
I'm sorry that it went to where it did. There's a loss all the way around. Now, I just want everybody to remember me as the man that I was and not the monster that I became on that day.